Hello, hello, everyone out there in Internet Land. This is TASD, Coach Matt. We're going to be bringing you the Hillers Mario Kart versus the Hoover High School Koopa Karters. We've already got a chat in from M Wolf. And they are saying, let's go Hillers. Thank you very much, Wolf. Players are getting ready and set to go. And with that, team game, normal items, no comm, all vehicles, 4 races. And here we go. And here we go with the first race. We've got Yoshi and Waluigi up on the screen with us today. And they're off. All the racers vying to get out of the dog pack and get some distance between themselves. Go. This is Nintendo's famous Grumpy Eel. He's made his appearance in, I believe, 3 of the mainline Mario games. Well, as I start looking down the pack, Hillers are holding position second, third, fourth, and fifth, and trading it around pretty handedly. Hoover has one racer real up high front, and looks like they are currently holding first and second, as Hillers are holding third, fourth, sixth, and seventh. And Hoover holding first place with a heck of a distance, though it is anybody's guess as these places are trading back and forth wildly in the pack. Holding third, fourth, fifth, sixth at the moment. And the racers getting across the line. And here comes the first scoring. Hillers down 11 compared to the opponent. First one going to Hoover, though we still got 3 more races on the scoring of this one. Get your sweet tooths ready. It is time for the ice box. All the racers swapping some paint, trying to get some distance between themselves again. And here we go. Positioning's being pretty tight at the moment. Hiller's currently holding 2nd through 6th. 3rd through 6th. Here we've got Waluigi holding in 2nd place. The rest of the Hillers trailing into the back of the pack. Pack again. We got 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 8th. Moving out across the pack. Looks like Hoover has 2 Yoshis with a pretty significant lead. Killers holding 3rd, 4th, 7th, and 8th at the moment. As the racers start making it across the line. And we're going to be seeing 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 8th. Going to be another big score for the Hoovers. Hoovers 49, Hillers 29. And here we go. I believe that's Toad's Turnpike. And we got M. Wolf going, come on, Hillers, you can recover. Just focus. Thank you again, M. Wolf. I don't think we're too far behind. We're just getting into this stride. Taking a look across the field now that we've gotten a little spread out. Hiller's holding 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th. Oh, and gotta watch the traffic on this level. One clip from a bus can absolutely drag you down. Hillers still doing pretty good, holding on to their early lead with Waluigi, though slipping down to third. Looking across the field, we've got second, third. There we go. Sorry about that. Someone stepped in my way. We've got third, fourth, sixth, eighth at the moment. Another quick look across the pack. Killers coming in fourth, sixth, fourth, fifth, sixth, and eighth. Score moves 75 to 42. And here we go with the final race. And here we go. I believe this was originally on the DS, this track. Taking a look across the field, we got third, fourth, fifth, and sixth as the Hillers holding a strong position in the middle of the packing. They will have to start worrying about podium positions coming up here if they want to start making traction forward against the Hoover team. And looking across the field again, Hillers, third, fourth, sixth, and seventh. Hear a call of blue shell on the field. Oh dear. That is a blue shell. Oh. And that'll bring the final race total 94 to, I believe that was 62. There we go. Final on the first set of races, 94 to 62. we get ready for the next lineup. And here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. The second set of races. And we're going to Riverside Park. Old GBA map. And here go the racers. Alright, looking across the field, Hillers holding second, third, seventh, and eighth. I believe that is Racer Baba all the way at front for the Hoovers. As Hillers slip a little bit, going second, fourth, sixth, and seventh. Hillers, second, third, seventh, eighth. And Baba is still just several karts way ahead. And here comes the position, second, third, seventh, eighth. And here we go. Looking across the field right now, Hiller's holding first, second, third, and seventh at the moment. Let's see the Hillers hold on to that lead. Hillers still holding first and second. The other two racers have fallen back to fifth and sixth. Yeah, looking across the field, Hillers first, second, fourth, and eighth. Looking good to make up some points on this race. Continuing to look across the field, Hillers holding first, second, third, and seventh. And making up some time, and there's the lock-ins. First, second, fourth. Up. First, second. First, second, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure we're going to slip in the points yet again on this one. Score has actually gotten close enough. We got 40-38. And the racers are off on the third heat here. Let for all the dust to settle and the pack to spread out a little, and then I will let you know where we stand. And as we start to make it to that straightaway, we've got Hillers in first, third, fourth, and eighth. All right. Hillers holding on to good positioning here. First, second, fourth, and seventh. A little change up there, but still holding on to first and second very well. second place takes a hit for first. First place still holding strong. Rest of the positions across the field are third, fourth, and seventh. And we've got crossing the finish line. We've got first, third, fifth, and seventh. Believe this might just be enough to pull the Hillers into the lead. Hillers 3 points over Hoover going into the fourth race of this set. Hillers finding a second win and bringing the heat to the track. As we go to a World Tour track, Berlin Byways. And here goes the racers. Second place fighting with Baba, though. Second first trading back between Baba and our own Waluigi. Baba at the head of the pack. Hillers holding second, third, fourth, seventh. First, Hillers start and pull up to first. Hillers first, second, fifth, seventh now. Fourth, seventh. As the Hillers close some ranks and move up. Alright, looking across the field, Hillers currently holding first, third, fifth, sixth. Hillers holding just a 3-point lead coming into the end here. Alright. Coming up to the final nitty-gritties. Hillers still holding first, second, third, and eighth. And past the line, first, second, third. And that should be enough to put the second set of tracks 85 to 71. Looks like Okay, looks like the Hoovers are going to be switching over a few of their racers, I think. But we are waiting for our opponents to bring in their other two racers. We'll be back as soon as we can. To give an update to our viewers, looks like the Hoovers are having some technical difficulties with one of their play devices and are getting it back online right now. We'll be bringing you race set 3 in just a few. Okay, and we're ready. Race is getting back on track. And ladies and gentlemen, this setup is for all the marbles. These next 4 races will determine the victor. Hillers coming in with a good head of steam. Looks like they may have just pulled together and are ready to go. And they're off. All right, looking across the field, we've got Hillers in first, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Luigi absolutely kicking in the afterburner. Taking a look across the field, we've got first, third, fifth, and eighth here in the first race of this set. Hiller's got first and second, but that blue shell is going to trade that around possibly. Nope, Hiller's still holding first and second. The others are trailing in the back, 7th and 8th. Here's hoping they bag some winners. All right, and here comes the places. We've got first, 5th, 6th, and 8th. Scores are close, 21-18 as we go into the next match. And here comes the next race. And there we go. The racers are off. Waiting for a little bit more stretch to the pack before I start calling our positions. But here we go. This should be a good pull of position. Hiller's currently looking at 4th, 5th, 7th, and 8th. As it seems that Hoover is doing a good job of taking this track to their advantage. The multiple paths can really make this a difficult one. After a few bullet bills and stuff, looking across the field, Hiller's holding 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th. Blue shell in the water. And boom goes the dynamite. First place. Slowed down a touch. Hiller's bringing the war chest, trying to finish this one off. Current positionings, we've got, oh, where did we fall in? I couldn't even catch it. That was 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 8th. And that still has the Hillers in striking distance, 40-38, going into the 3rd race. And here we go to the big blue in F0. And another false start on that yellow Yoshi, they need to get their boat checked. As the player just said, oh, Barnabas. All right, looking out across the field now. Hiller's really trailing after some early race violence. We are looking at 3rd, 6th, 7th, 8th. A lot of hate trading happening on the other screen as the Hillers trying to find their positions here on the big group. Hillers still holding 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th. Definitely need to pull it out here if they want to continue having a chance. My eyes down the track. We're still looking. Hillers, we got 3rd, 6th, 7th, 8th. Hoover High School definitely more comfortable on this track. And here we go, across the finish line, real quick. Hillers, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're going to really have to shred the next track, I think. Yep. Hillers now at a pretty big disadvantage. They're going to have to probably pull all podiums on this next race. And here we go, back to Sky High Sunday. Let's see if the Hillers can find their sugar rush. And here go the racers. M. Wolf going, keep your eyes on the win. We will, thank you. Is still really tight, but giving a quick read, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 7th. And then the red shell hit. Hillers trying to use some aggression to get up ahead. But Hoover has the same ideas. Eyes back across the field. We've got 2nd, 5th, 7th, and 8th. As the Hoovers just keep on pulling out the arsenal. Looking across the field, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th. Good grouping, but they're going to have to move that all the way up to bring the win home today. We are definitely going to have a podium finish for the team. And here comes the crosses. We got 4, 5, 7, 8. Wait for the final score to pop up, but I'm here to say GG to Hoover. This was a close one, folks. It could have been either way just based off of who got what tracks. Final score for third set is 92 to 64. And finishing up the game, this is TASD Coach Matt saying thank you for coming in. Oh, I'm seeing some of the finishing chats. We've got AD Alderson. Had fun watching the Hillers. Great match. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one of our new ADs, Miss Alderson. She was actually here in the room while it happened. Thank you very much, Miss Alderson. We also have a chat again from Miss Wolf saying good game. So this is Coach Matt saying we will be bringing back more esport fun coming up next week. Keep your eyes glued for the channel, and we'll see you again on Monday.